Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm here with a patient who needs some special care for her foot. We're going to treat an ingrown toenail that's been causing a lot of discomfort. I'll walk you through every step of what I'm doing so you can understand the procedure and why taking care of your feet is so important. Let's get started. Look here, the skin is a bit swollen, can you see that? This lifted area shows how sensitive the region became. I have to be very careful not to touch the inflamed part too much because even the smallest pressure could cause pain or slow down the healing. Are you okay? If you feel any discomfort, let me know right away. Here, I'm applying a little more anesthetic to make sure the whole procedure stays comfortable. The skin in this area is extremely delicate, that's why it looks the way it does, red and swollen. Now we just need to wait a few minutes for the anesthetic to take full effect before I begin working deep. While I wait, I observe how the swelling spreads under the skin. That small corner of the nail growing inward, that's the real cause of all this. It pierces the skin, causing the inflammation and the constant pain. When I press gently here, she feels it deep inside, which means the nail went quite far in. She lost about half a centimeter of the nail plate on this side, but there's still enough base for us to rebuild and recover the natural shape. My goal here is very clear: lower the swollen skin and lift the nail slightly. The nail needs to grow freely without pressing against the skin again. I'm using a very fine instrument to separate the tissue gently, opening space so the nail can breathe. And here it is, that hidden edge is finally coming out. When that happens, relief comes instantly, the finger starts to deflate and the pain almost disappears. Notice how the skin around the nail is already healing. Even though it's still low, the color is improving. That's a sign of healthy tissue returning. From now on, healing will speed up. It's normal for the body to release a bit of dead skin around the nail. That's part of the process. I always advise patients not to pull or cut that skin at home because it could reopen the wound. Let the body do its natural job. At this stage, proper care is essential. Recovery depends on keeping the area clean, dry, and protected. Here in Brazil, we care a lot about the aesthetics of our feet, the shape of the nails, the appearance, the harmony, but health always comes first. That's why podology here is not just about beauty, it's about restoring both health and self-esteem. I know that in other countries, some professionals prefer to remove the entire nail to solve the issue. But in Brazil, we try to preserve and restore to help the nail look natural again. Because a healthy, beautiful nail is also part of emotional well-being. And I'd love to know, where are you watching this from? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one of them with so much love, and I do my best to reply to as many as I can. Now I'm going to remove a spicule that's on the outer side of the big toe. This is the most complicated part, as the swelling and discomfort the patient has in this area is noticeable. As the nail grew incorrectly, there is a huge chance of bleeding when it is removed. Job done, patient relieved. Now I'm going to start cleaning and preparing the nail for the next checkup. Let's see how her recovery goes. I will insert an ointment to help with recovery. Look at the size of this monster that was tearing her skin from the inside. If you like this type of narration better than the others I've done, let me know in the comments. Click the like button to help the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications of all my future videos. The patient no longer feels any pain here now. Look, see how it doesn't seem to have any problems anymore. Now I'm going to add the ointment I mentioned to you. It's anesthetic and will help the area not to hurt for a certain period of time. Now, after a few weeks, look at this. The healing looks amazing, the finger is healthy again, with no pain or swelling. And today I'm applying a very thin fiberglass strip to help the nail grow properly. I'm using the number 18 strip because her skin is extremely thin, almost like baby skin. I can't use a strong fiber here, otherwise it could pull too much and damage the nail. So I position the fiber gently on top of the nail. It will help lift that corner that was pressing inward, guiding the nail's natural growth. The goal is for the skin to come down as the nail rises, bringing balance back to the area. This is the most important part of the follow-up. Rebuilding without creating new trauma. Her nail grows slowly, which is perfect. It gives the skin time to fully regenerate before contact happens again. When nails grow too fast, we have to trim them more often to avoid new pressure points, but that's not the case here. I also explained that if the fiber falls off before a month and a half, it's okay. It has already done its job, guiding the nail, and results usually appear within the first few weeks. I also ask about footwear, if she wears tight shoes or sweats a lot, since that can affect fiber adhesion. Fortunately, she doesn't sweat much, which helps a lot. See how soft this fiber is? The flexibility allows the nail to move naturally without pulling on the base. Now we'll wait around 6 weeks to evaluate the progress and decide if adjustments are needed. Her healing is excellent. That's already half the work done. The slight yellow tone you see in the video comes from a topical antibiotic she's using called rifocin. I asked her to keep applying it for a few more days, especially because her skin is very delicate. Any friction from tight shoes could reopen the area. That's why maintenance is key. Keeping the glue firm, protecting the nail corner with a bit of cotton, these small details prevent irritation and help the recovery stay perfect. These steps may seem small, but they make a huge difference in both healing and final appearance. And that's how we not only treat an ingrown nail, but also restore comfort and beauty to the feet. Every patient has their own story and healing rhythm, and that's what makes every case so special. If you enjoy this kind of video, hit the like button, leave your comment, and share this with someone who needs to take better care of their feet. Health starts with small details, and our feet carry us through life every single day. Taking care of them is a form of self-love. And every procedure like this is a reminder that the body knows how to heal. It just needs attention, patience, and care. See you in the next video.